Here is the captain up here, and the second thing I would like to say before I get really started is when we pass the bridges, and we have to pass, especially on the canals that are going to be mega bridges, please don't stand up under the bridges, because you're on holiday, you don't want that memory with you, will take you home, you know. You're lovely. Så velkommen også til Dansk Havn, hvor vi når jeg always already feel a bit of the breeze in your faces. We're gonna, as we come out here in the leave behind this canal and come out here in the harbour, we're gonna turn left here. We're gonna go straight out to the Little Mermaid. Then we're gonna see the Little Mermaid, and yes, you know, 40 years ago it was industrial, you dip your little finger into the water, you would get sick, and now it's perfectly, you know, the water quality is impeccable, and so many cultural institutions have been popping up over the time, not least the Royal Opera, through which windows you can now discern the oldest one. Operahuset, designet af Henning Larsen. It's a country that's surrounded by the seas. So historically, it had a very big fleet. And so 200 years ago, it was stolen by the English bastards. But historically, it has been, and many of the ships were built out here, witnessing, testifying this period in time as the mast crane in the middle, which could hoist up to 40 tons in weight. But this still belongs to most of the Danish Navy now existing. It's mulig slags ting, der er til en kopi. Originalen, der tilhører Edderhassens efterkommere. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no going back now. Only forward. The excitement which must be gushing through your veins right now. If you don't quite feel it yet, wait for it. It's going to come tomorrow morning. You're going to feel, it's going to be simmering all over you, gushing like liquid sunlight through your veins. Ladies and gentlemen, on the right, one of the world's most disappointing tourist attractions. There we go. Who was? For people like me and Pia who are from Copenhagen, it's a mystery why she's become so famous. She's become this emblematic thing in the city. And I don't want to dissuade you from visiting her, because it's a beautiful walk to come down and see her. It's a big citadel in the back, and you can lunch in the blue building. But it is a bit odd. It's a bit of a mystery why she's become so emblematic. I just want to point out that there are many other things. This is such a popular spot on Let. It's thronged. People know that the dark winter is coming, so they better get tanned instantly. And it's very funny, when you're out here the whole day for 10 hours, sometimes you see on the first tour, until you pass at 10 o'clock, you see one person up there. And then you do the last tour, 12 hours later, and see the same person as the other peeling off. But generally, it's a very popular spot, a very nice spot also to hang out, not least because on the other side. But very charming, located very strategically as well, very central to, close to everything in the waterfront area. Nu sejler vi ind. Påbegynder vi gennemsejling. In the city, then you take the place right there. You know the boats are going to come. You know the boats are going to come. lovely historic surroundings. We've got the oldest bridge that we're passing on the tour now, the Marble Bridge. From the 17th century. Look at this lion's head. Careful in the back, sir. Another characteristic thing about it, as you can see, is that it's extremely narrow. So I recommend keeping arms and legs inside the boat and off the railing. Because you can find some extremely rare prehistoric engravings up here. I think we're talking pre-Egyptian. Jim, let's give our captain a warm close-up here. Christmasbåd op på højre. Seafood. It's a bit pricey, but very delicious. Her ved Gammelstrand, der ligger nogle dejlige restauranter. Luca Korsfisk-restaurant, som I måske nok kender, hvor man kan fiske. Altså, ærkebiskoppen Absalon har bygget det første slot, der sidder oppe på halsen på venstre side. Og på højbroplads. The man who built the first castle in Copenhagen is the man on the horse up here on the left. He was an archbishop called Absalon. And we're talking more or less 1,000 years. The bridge, please. Thank you very much. Så den Nikolajskirke her er på venstre side af grønne spir. Mange tror, det er en gammel kirke. Det er det faktisk ikke. Den originale brændte ned, og den nye blev bygget i starten. Efter hele postyret af maratonet i går, der var her, den hovedscene lå. Jeg kan se, det var her, vores konge, han lå ydre. One. This neighborhood was only excavated in the 17th century. Wonderful, wonderful. With this being obviously the most famous colourful house. Is this one? The house right here? Alright. With that said, I'm going to wrap up the tour for this evening. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it and may you have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for coming. Cheers. If I can please remain seated for another minute, please. I'm just going to moor the boat and then we'll be ready to take you off here on the left. Just make sure the boat is at a stand.